Hey everybody, it's Crackers. Welcome back to House Flipper. You guys, we are back here in our semi-detached, and I have been thinking about this place a little bit. Today, we probably aren't going to get a ton done, but we're going to get some of it laid out, I think. Anyway, everybody seemed to like the fish tank store, the aquarium shop, whatever. Somebody did make the suggestion of a sink. You know, I had thought about a sink at one point, and I totally forgot about it. I was going to try and fit it in down here, but I didn't realize this shelf was so low, and I'm not going to move everything to try and accommodate it. So I just kind of stuck it in here, because it makes sense to have a sink. We're going to have to drain water. We don't want to dump everything in the koi pond. So, and I think other than that, somebody caught that I had taken out the light. I had it, and then I didn't have it. It was because I was up here and I was placing things. Sorry, dog was barking. I had to cut that a little bit. But yes, I deleted something and I didn't realize what it was. And then I realized after in editing that my light was missing. So that must have been what I accidentally deleted. But good catch, I tell ya. You guys are on top of things. So anyway, that was last time. Let's get into today's episode. So I put in those flowers. I think I didn't have them done last time, so I just kind of added some more flowers. It looks very tropical. Very tropical. It's hard to believe this is actually a house now. I'm really thinking it's coming together as far as looking like a little shopping boulevard, so I'm super stoked about that. But anyway, in here, guys, I know Ayla had a really cool suggestion of having an open concept kind of kitchen. I had to kind of Google it and have just so that I knew exactly what she meant, and I totally get what she means now. So I kind of like that idea a lot. So we're probably going to try and incorporate that. I don't mind this. What I've been fooling around with, guys, and it took me forever to come up with the size, is I want to put like a chair rail all the way around. And I was trying to find some pieces or pictures of wood that I think that would be cool in here. I actually really like this one. I think it's kind of fun, and I'm sort of leaning towards it, but these are nice too. The only problem is I'm not sure what color to go with. I mean, I guess we could go gray. For some reason, I had it in my head that I wanted a red. I wanted to work with that red color. Actually, let's just grab it. I mean, we could work with the sky blue too. I pulled the red and the gray though. Gray just might be a lot of gray because we're going to have gray floors. And let's just see what this would look like with this. So it's not that far off from there. So we could maybe do that. Let's just try. We have decisions to make. Oh, that's kind of nice too. But white railings or gray railings? I like how kind of clean that looks, even with the gray, even though it's gray and gray. I might need you guys to help me decide. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second. I just wanted to switch these around. So what would that look like with the white railings? And let's check this out with the red. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's going to be tough to decide. I kind of like this. It's sort of like a hardware grill kind of, it's just kind of cool, but it's going to take me forever to line this whole thing. And it's probably going to be, when I get to the corners and stuff, it's going to be a little, we're going to have to hide things with plants and stuff. But that's my idea, to run around kind of the perimeter of the whole restaurant and wherever we can, really. What do you guys think? And then I'm thinking between these two floors. Gosh, they both look good. Like, this is such a cool one because it goes with everything. And I don't want to go blue. We've had enough blue. I've been noticing the last 3 thumbnails I've had have all been this dark blue. And in the last house, we used this cobalt blue. So we need a break from blue. Not saying I'm not going to incorporate it into this thing, but the next house is going to have no blue. I'm telling you right now. Taking a break from blue. You know, I really feel like I want to work with that. It took me forever to come up with a size that works. I was trying to get exactly 100, and I could, but it was really difficult. I did it once, and then I couldn't for the longest time. And by 100, I mean, here, let me just find that piece of wood here. Where is it? Did I pass it? Here it is. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. A height of 1 meter and a width of 1 meter. I needed exactly that to fit between... No, that's not it. Oh, so it reset on me. Dang it. Because I wanted it to go right under the windowsill, and I was fooling around with these railings, and I could put one of these right under this windowsill, or right under one of these windowsills. This one, I think it was. It got really close anyway. I can't remember which one it was. But when I got to this side, it didn't fit. Like, one of them worked and one of them didn't, and so I ended up just dropping it a little bit. Sorry, my dogs are really, really antsy tonight, so they've been really barking, and I'm going to have weird edits trying to cut it out if I can even. So, now I have to figure out what size I used for that. That was definitely not it. Okay, so I cannot... Did I write it down? Hang on a second, I might have. Okay, 0.8 in height and 1 meter wide, I think is what my little notes say. Oh, we got it. So now 0.8. Ooh, there. Oh, that wasn't so bad. It took me a long time to try and get the 1 meter, because it kept going to 1.2 or it would go to 0.99. So that's not bad. Now that I have it saved, we're going to buy a whole... This is going to be the most expensive restaurant ever. You know, it's going to be super expensive. So we are going to have these probably all over. I wish you could buy many of these pictures. How much are these costing me each time? $500. Man, oh man. I could make some money in the real world. We're charging a lot. But I kind of like that. But what are we going to do with it? Are we going to do the red? Are we going to do the gray? I don't want to do yellow. Is there any other color? Let me just look through the paints again really quick here. Wasn't there like a weird, a gray fog? No, we used that in the house last, so let's not use that. I mean, it's not a bad color. There's not really any of that color in that one anyway. I don't know. I think it's going to be one of those two. I mean, we could go into this, but we've had a lot of this color already. Like in the other shops, it's so similar to the... Well, I think we actually used it in... No, I don't think I want to eat in a restaurant that color. I don't know why. I love this color, but... No, that does not look appetizing. Am I right? I don't know. I kind of like that combination, but the gray is nice too. You guys will have to help me decide on the molding. How about that? And you can definitely give me your 2 cents worth as far as like red or gray. I don't know. It's going to be a tough call. But you know what? I think I am going to decide on this funky little wood thing. And we're going to put those up all the way around this place. We might have it on the inner walls. I'm not sure. It might get to be a bit much at that point. But while I have the size locked in, we're going to have to fiddle with some of the smaller pieces, obviously, but we'll fill those in after. But for now, let's grab all of these and put them in. The other thing I really like, guys, I'm just going through and doing this. I don't even know if I have enough money for all this. I haven't even looked at how much money I have. I don't want to get out of this menu to check. Oh, we have it's right there. Okay, hang on a second. The other thing I like about the size is that it butts together pretty good. There is a slight gap, But you really have to fiddle with these things. What is that? Is that like a... Why is there a plug in there? That better not cause problem. Oh my goodness. What is that? Please. Okay, good. That is weird. I don't know what that is. But, oh, okay. Now I've lost my train of thought. This works perfectly. This size, you can go right across. You do have... I think, like, I don't know if this is going to be, it's not going to be quite a half, I don't think, of this. But we definitely have to fill this in. It seems like if you center this size under the window exactly, you have exactly what you need to go to the, oh, not in this case. Dang it. Okay, so we'll have to fiddle around with that size. But it actually works out pretty good. This is kind of funky. I like it. I like it. I think it's going to be kind of cool. We are probably going to take some of these down, like for the open kitchen. I don't think we're going to have this in here because we're going to have a lot of counters and stuff. What's going on here? Why isn't it going in? Oh, okay, good. Panicked there a little bit. Maybe that was the problem here. Wasn't close enough? Nope, we're going to definitely have to fiddle with that one. Okay, that's okay though. I don't think I want to move them all over. I might be able to move this one over one, but we'll leave it at that for now. But this should be the exact right size for this. Yep. See, it just kind of works out. So the size is really nice to work with. It took me, like I said, forever to come up with it. I had to really fiddle with it, but look at that. Works perfectly between those walls. It must just be like a standard size that they've been using. Like as far as like the spacing of their walls and stuff. So anyway, so yeah, see, it's just perfect. It is so perfect. Okay. Yeah, we need a lot more. Let me get some of this done, guys. Okay, I think I have it all in. Yeah. It looks really busy right now, but you know what? I don't think we're going to put this on any inner walls. I think this will just be the perimeter. So yeah, we got to fiddle with that one. That's too bad. Because I have a feeling this size will be exactly what I need for this and for these end pieces maybe. Well, at least for this piece. So I'm going to actually, you know what, I'm going to buy one more while we have the size all kind of locked in. You know what, I'm going to buy a couple extra just in case we need them. And then we'll fiddle with that after. Okay, so you guys have to help me decide on, like I said, the gray, the red, or... well, the gray or the red, and then the white or the gray. White or the gray? Red or gray. What goes together the best? Because I think that's what we're going to work with. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm thinking, guys, is we need to just lay this place out. So because of the doors here, I think this has to be all restaurant, and then this will be access to the front patio. So we're not going to go, like, I mean, the restaurant's going to kind of just be in this area here, because over here we're going to have, we have to fit in a bathroom. We have to have a bathroom in a restaurant. I don't really want to go too big. So we might skimp on it a little bit. Like, you know, in a perfect world, in a really big restaurant, we would have, you know, at least 3 stalls, but we're not going to do that. We might have one of each. I'm not sure. But I think that we are going to have the bathroom probably in this corner. So then we will have the bar probably area right here. So when people come in and the ladies or the gentlemen ask them where they want to be seated, the bar side, restaurant side, I think we're going to send off a little bar side on this side. So whatever we have left from the bathroom is going to be the bar. And then in behind here, I think from the door over, we're going to have sort of an open kitchen, I think is the idea. And then the rest is going to be tables in here and stuff. So is there anything else that we need to do? I don't think so. So I don't think we're going to put this in the bathroom because it's going to be really hard to work around plumbing and stuff. So we're going to have a lot of extra pictures actually, but that's okay. So you know what? We're just going to move this over for now because the bathroom will probably come at least up to there. Actually, let's just put you over here for now. Okay, so should we use the flooring for a change to try and map this out? Okay, what I did is I actually switched out. Oh, it's just the shadow. I still haven't gotten, I'm not sure if we're going to use white doors. I think it's all going to depend on whether or not we use the white or gray trim. And I don't know if we had gray doors. Do they come in gray? Oh, they do, gray wood. So we could switch them out to this if we, yeah, depending. Actually, that would look really nice with the wall paneling and stuff. So we might just do that. But anyway, we'll come to that. So these are the two colors that we're going to play with. And I was thinking that we might as well just, I don't know what color to go with. I'm kind of maybe leaning towards the darker. But we'll use kind of a light colored tile to then mark out our walls is what I'm thinking. So let's just actually do white or something. Here, how about these mosaic ones? Why not? Okay, so we're gonna have a bathroom. I guess we should inset it a little bit because it's gonna be really like we're gonna have to have, okay, so just imagine that the kitchen is gonna go something like that. Now, should we center it? It's gonna be a very small kitchen if we center it, but we could probably go pretty close to the door. It's not gonna be, it's gonna be weirdly centered, isn't it? If we do that. It'd be nice to have it really nicely centered, but if we do, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it would be here. But we can't really, so that would be kind of a kitchen, but that's really small. But it is going to be a small restaurant. I don't want to go any closer to this window because then it's going to look weird. But we'll probably have like a counter or something, I'm thinking. Like they're going to have to come in and out too, which is another issue. Well, they could come out. We could have a door here. So this could be closed off. I'm not sure how far out to come. We could come out a little further. Is that going to be enough room for cabinets on this side? A couple of people standing, cabinets on that side. I don't know. Maybe we should come out a couple more. I mean, this is all subject to change, of course. So what if we have sort of a kitchen there? And then, I mean, we could have tables right backed up against this, and then this could be sort of a serving counter. Mind you, we still have to let the chefs out. Well, this part here could be a little server counter where they pick up meals, and then this could even be a counter where people sit and eat and watch them work. And then we could have, yeah, that could work. That could work. So hang on a second here. Let me grab, let's grab the darker one because I think that's what we're going to use. So let's say we have a little, shoot, I don't know, because we want to have some counter space a little bit. Have a little opening there. And okay, let's cover this back up. I like mapping it out like this. It's kind of cool. I kind of almost want to just make this all dark. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then let's go back to our white, and so that'll be kind of a little hallway here, and then I guess we'll just inset it at 1, and the bathrooms can be like something like this, and we want to come at least, I always like to take it at least 1 out from the window in case we want to put curtains. So if we did something like that, could they share bathrooms? I don't know, guys, because I don't want to eat up. There's so much we could do if we could leave this. Maybe we should come out further. I don't know. If we did, then what we could do is, let's go back to, nope, is that the one? Yes. Okay, so let's cover this up. This is, I kind of really digging this whole thing. Is there going to be enough room? Because we could split this. Is that even? I don't think so. I think we're going to have to come out one more if we do this. So it'll have to be, because there's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, oops. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So yeah, I would have to come out to here. And maybe we could work with this. I don't know. And then there would be a his and hers bathroom. So then we could have, oh, it's going to be an uncentered door. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. You know what? Maybe we could have like, do something like that. That's just an idea. Something like that. That could be a door to go in, and then there's just a sink, and maybe, ooh, there's not enough room for 2 stalls, is there? Yeah, that's gonna be tight. So we might just have 1 stall, in which case we could make these a little bit smaller, really. Because we need 4 spaces to walk in. So we could really, Okay, well that's just a thought. That's just a thought. Something like that. And then we would have this space for a bar, which isn't, if we move it over and only have 1 stall each, yeah, because we could just open the door swing. There could be a sink right here, and then just a stall for a toilet back here. And we could still put a door. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then even if we cut it down by 1, yeah, it would be something like that. So you can see it, the door swings this way, sink here, toilet. That could work. And then we just have 1 for each. We could have a boys and a girls. And at least there's, yeah, and then there's still space to kind of walk through. We might actually be able to squish this down a little bit too. Maybe give them just a little bit more space. Yeah, because we really don't need this. So it could be that instead. But anyway, you get the idea. We got something to start with, I think, for layout. That could be 2 little bathroom stalls. And then there's a lot more space in here, which I think is good because we're going to have waitresses standing here taking order, like picking up orders. So, and then there's going to be this space for the bar people to go outside. I think that's a good place for the bathrooms anyway. Okay, so we have maybe a kitchen here. We could move the kitchen over a little bit, maybe in either direction. We'll see. We'll just be sacrificing that window a little bit, but not a big deal, I don't think. So I think this side will have a wall. This might not be all wall. It'll just be a high counter or something, whatever we can find. Okay, so now let's have a look. I still want to do sort of a raised area. So I'm thinking I might play around with the garden stuff and try to raise the floor in the bar. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then in here, what kind of front entry are we going to have? So we have, like, we do have some seats out here for people to wait, but we should probably still have like a little bench or something for people to wait over here. So if we had like kind of a, I don't want to eat into the bar at all. Like I feel like we're going to need space because I know some of you had said, oh, how about some live music? And I really like that idea. I had thought about it, and I thought it would be kind of cool to put in like a piano in the corner or something. But, you know, like I said, it's going to depend on how much space we have. So, not sure. I feel like it should be on this side. I don't know why, because of this, the way this window is centered. It'd be nice to do something with that. I mean, maybe it could go here. So we could have like just a couple little benches here, kind of like in this space here. And then people come in and we'll have a counter for the hostess right here. Is that sort of centered? Could bring it over just a little bit. Let's just see here. Okay. We'll probably have a bigger, like, I mean, the hostess station doesn't have to be super big. And we can have a back wall, or at least like a nice feature wall behind them. So they'll want a little counter, obviously. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe back here we could have like a wall that's kind of, you know, sort of a backdrop for them. And then we should still have room. If we put a high counter, we can have some bar stools here, maybe. And may have, yeah, it's going to be hard. It's hard until we start putting stuff in. But I do want to have some booths. So this actually might be a nice spot for a booth. So if this could be one booth. I at least want to have a couple booths. I came out too far for this one, but that's okay. Maybe a booth there. We could have back-to-back booths. How much space do you think we're going to need? I'm kind of curious. Let's look at the benches really quick. Furniture. Where was that? HGTV? Furniture? Was it under chairs? Oh, okay. Armchairs. Weird. Light gray. Oh, this is the pillow top. Okay. Gosh, could you imagine a white pillow top in a restaurant? But, I mean, we might be going with something like that. So there's longer benches, but, I mean, we're probably going to have, like, little chairs or something here. Is there going to be enough room? And that's going to be a wall, so it would be something like that. I just want to see if there's, like, kind of get a feel for the size of these. So just going with the light gray for now. We might change it to dark gray or something. Okay, so that comes out to there, the long one. So now, is there a table that would fit in nicely? Let's look at that. Enormous. I don't think we want enormous. This is the coffee table that I like, that I wish there was an actual dining table like it. Definitely not going to use glass tables in here. Those are pretty chunky. What kind of table are we going to use? It would be nice to have a pedestal table for benches, for sure. But, I mean, we're also going to have, this could be tricky. Where was that one we used in the house? This one. That's a glass table. Huh. And we can't have anything darker for, oh man. There's not much for pedestal tables at all. We're going to be limited, guys. Tabletop. I mean, maybe that would be easier to crawl in. What does this look like? Okay. There's black. There's gray. There's dark. There's light. It would be nice to have it a little bit bigger, though, you know, so that, I don't know what we're going to do with this space, though. I mean, it would be actually better if we could tuck those in. But then they're going to be too close together. Aren't they? Let's just see. Because, I mean, the benches, like, little booths are pretty tight. That might not be bad. But then we could definitely only use the small benches. But that would be a cute little bench seat. And then we'll definitely have enough room behind. And I do think that there's enough space to slide in here. Actually, I think it's about perfect. So that's going to change. It's going to change. Those didn't come in different sizes, did they? That's what I mean. It's going to be tough to... Harold's table. Mix and match. You know what I mean? Like, I wish we could use the same kinds. Because, I mean, I guess we could use this for the dining tables throughout. Easy to clean, anyway. Okay, so anyway, that's I really don't want to use glass. And I don't know if there's anything else that I really like here. Yeah, I was just looking through the tables. I just don't like the 4 legs for the benches. At least this one is a little bit more forgiving, crawling in and out of there, because if we have this butt in there, like, it's going to be, like, look, you'd never get in there. So we're going to have to use these tables. Okay, so now my question is, if we do use those tables, I don't think I want to use the black. I'm not sure about the gray. I kind of like this one, I think, or the light one. Let's buy a couple of these. I just want to see, can we butt these together for bigger tables? Okay, we can. This isn't ideal to have a chair against, but... Alright, that might be our table, guys. That might be what we're gonna... Because then if we can fit these together, this isn't the same color, but if we can fit these... Oh, I can't really fit them together. Ooh, that was the wrong thing. Oh, we can. Okay, so we could extend out the booths too, but the booth chairs would have to come out a little bit. But we could maybe extend, I don't know. We're gonna have short little booths, guys, but that's okay. We'll have more room for tables. All these cute little booths, and I just wish the table could be just a little bit longer. So it's really hard to see the difference in the color, but one is light. Can we stand on the windowsill? Whoa, like, do I have a flashlight on? What's going on here? I'm sure these are 2 different colors. But yeah, I think that's going to be our table, guys. So that's going to be sort of the idea. I got to lay this out big time. So it's going to take some work. Like I said, we're not going to get much done today. I want your guys' input too on like what we should use as far as colors are concerned. Moldings white or moldings gray, and which color paint. Okay, I just wanted to paint a little bit more. We can also do like the inside of the windows white or gray, depending on what we do. I think like if we do the red with the white moldings, we'll keep the windows white. And then the gray, it could go either way, really. Like we could have the gray with the white on the inside or the gray. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what we could go for here. All right, well, we're making progress, sort of. We got sort of a layout done, but like I said, the video is already 45 minutes. We haven't done anything really, but it takes planning, guys, and yeah. Maybe before we end, maybe what I'm going to do is just see if I can raise this a little bit, see how that's going to look. And then we will probably end the video here. I'm going to have to do a little bit more laying out. We could have some more booths across the back. Definitely have to leave space to get outside. So that's the only problem, hey? Like if we build walls against these pictures... Never thought about that. In here is going to be an issue. I don't know if there's going to be space there for a picture. But back here is going to be, I'm going to have to fiddle a lot if we put bench seats. So we may just put tables against here and have, you know, we can have them spread out. It would be nice to have some wall division. I like this space though. I like the centeredness of it because we can put like tables, we can actually just center these and then there'll be lots of space for people to walk outside to the outdoor dining. And we could probably put, here, let's just put these over here for now. We could probably put one more here. I'm buying all these, I don't even know what color I want. See, look how nicely centered that is. Yeah, I'm just thinking here, guys, because I'm looking at back-to-back chairs. It's going to be a little bit tight, So we may have to do some finagling to fit some more booths in, but we could actually we can make our own booths too. We could put in some walls in the center. That actually might be better. So we could have our open tables along the edge, but in here we could actually, let's go back to the flooring. Oh good, it's still part of our favorites. We could make our own wall, you know what I mean? So let's say we put one here and then we could have a booth in here. We could even do, we'll see. Yeah, we could probably only put two because we need space here. But we could do that too. There might be a little bit too much space, but yeah, something like that. And then, like I said, we can have like a booth set up here and here. We'll have to space it out so that they look okay, but you get the idea anyway. It would be nice, actually, you know what, maybe we'll turn all these, because you know how in restaurants, if they're going to have a big group, they like to be able to pull tables together. So they're not going to be exactly centered in front of the window anymore, but it might be good to have them like that. And then we can move these booths over maybe a little bit, just in slightly. Yeah, something like that. I think that's going to be cute. We might even only have room for one booth in the middle because we want room here. And then we'll do something else here. We might have tables going the other direction. Maybe we'll have some regular tables here. I don't know why all of a sudden this is gray now. I did not choose gray. I guess it went back to the default. And we could change the dark gray, golden. No, not golden. Light. We'll probably do the light. But we could have a couple of tables in here too. Might be able to fit into, I'm not sure. And still have room to walk. Out there we'll try and use different tables. But I think something like this, guys, I don't know. Something like this. We'll try and figure out. I want to have a couple more booths set up, so we might try and. It's just going to take some fiddling with these back panel pieces, and as soon as you start changing the sizes, then they don't fit together tight. So that's what I'm worried about. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We'll try and utilize the center for the booths, I think, as much as possible. Here we can get away with it, I think. It's just whether or not we can fit a picture in there. Okay, so we're not going to be messing with the height, but we are going to be messing with, and I think it's going to be less than half. So let's try a little bit. Oh, we can fit it in though. Did you see that? Okay, so that's kind of what I was after. I was wondering if we could fit. We might be able to go a little bit bigger. I'm hoping we can just get right to that corner. Let's try 4.9. No. Oh, see, that's the size we need. No. Yeah, no, I don't know. Let's see. Because we were 4.6 before, weren't we? Let's try 4.7. That's probably going to be the closest we can get. We could try and get the 4.8. Oops. That would look ridiculous. Let's see. It's so hard. I wish we could just dial it in. Because it jumps. And I don't know how to make it go. Sometimes I just like go like this. I rage a little bit when I'm doing this. But sometimes you get different, I don't know. We used to be able to put in the numbers. I don't know why we can't anymore. Come on, House Flipper, give me that. Give me that back again. So what size was that now? I can't remember what size we had. It wasn't the 0.5. Oh, if only those would just morph together. It would be so lovely. I think it's going to be 0.47, honestly. I think that's the closest we're going to get. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If we could get the 4.8, it might be okay. But, I mean, it's not going to be perfect, guys. You have to realize we're going to see the corners. But that's the best we can do in this game to do stuff like this. It'd be nice if we had panels to work with. Maybe we'll get those next. But now I'm just curious. Are these the right size for everywhere? I'm still going to try when I log back in. Yeah, see, now they don't fit together. There's going to be a gap. Dang it. Why is this one so... What? What happened to the height? We did not change the height. Oh my goodness, what happened? 0.8. Isn't that what we used before? Or was it 1? No, it was 0.8 for the height. So that height shouldn't be any different. What is going on with this? Do I have different sizes going on here? Oh, you know what? I think that was from before. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that scared me a little bit. Yeah, these ones are... Well, these are probably going to go out anyway, but I think the size we needed was this. I forgot I had those in there. Okay. Anyway, if we were going to do that, I think... Yeah, see, if we could get the 4.8, we might be able to... That might be the perfect size, but I don't know if we'll ever be able to. Like, I just don't know if it's possible. Like, it just seems to jump from 4.7 to 4, or to 5.5. And there's nothing in between. I'll try again next time I log in, just to see if it has changed any. But it seems... Like I said, if you guys know of a trick to get them to go where you want, let me know. Because I don't. That's what was happening with the 1 meter. I was getting 0.99, 0.99, 0.99, and then it just landed on like 1 meter, and I was like, oh my gosh. So, but I don't always have that luck with these. They sometimes just don't cooperate. Yeah, it seems like it doesn't want to go in between. So that's going to be an issue in some cases, like in here. And there's nothing really we can do about it. I will try to get that 0.48. I wanted to make a note of that number so that I know what I'm trying to go for, so I don't have to guess again. Okay, so you guys, it's something. It's something. We've got lines drawn in the sand. We've got something going on. You guys will have to let me know what you think. And then I think we will, next time we're going to go hard. You know what? I'm going to play with this off camera, this raising of the bar. And the raising of the bar. That sounds so funny. Because it's going to take a lot, and I would really like to just be able to edit this and get this out to you guys tomorrow, and I just don't know if I'm going to have time to to fiddle with it before then. So I might be cutting here and saying, oh, I decided to fiddle with it, but if not, you guys will find out that we're going to finish it next time. So we'll probably use, it'd be really nice to use a seamless wood one, like that, kind of like that. Is that, so we're going to have to go with a different color. We're going to have to go with a lighter color floor, which I guess will be okay. But we can kind of try and raise it. We may need to have, I don't know. See, that's just it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Because we may need to add some walls. I'm just kind of curious to see. So we could definitely raise the floor in here though. That would be kind of cool. And then we could probably use the smaller to the, yeah, it comes in a smaller. We have to keep in mind that the kind of the direction of the wood, but we could probably make little stairs. Okay, so this is going to be an issue too. I'm going to have to, you know, bring these back from the walls because of the pictures. Oh gosh, this is going to be a lot of fiddling, guys. It's going to be a lot of work. So definitely going to do some of this off camera for you guys. Yeah, because I can't even get that in. But we could raise this. We definitely could raise this and see. I don't want to raise it too much, but we definitely want to have like a staircase that looks like it's going up to something. I won't that go in now. Not sure. Maybe there's a maximum that you can raise these things. I don't even know. I haven't played with this much. I know some people like to build their own structures and stuff by stacking everything, but I don't have the patience for that, so you probably won't see me doing that. But that could even be close enough for a little staircase up. We could go that high because I don't want to make it too short either, so I want to have a little bit of a variation, but I think I do want to have like sort of a railing set up too, where yeah, we're gonna have to definitely pull that away from the wall. But I may have to use these as sort of like a half wall. This will make an awesome half wall actually. As sort of a barrier. I don't know. It would be, okay, I'm starting to go off track there though. It's too bad you can't put fences inside and use them as railings. Of course I had to bring one in just to try. See, wouldn't that be so cool if we could do that? Bring this stuff inside and have sort of a, anyway, we won't be able to do that anyway. So it'll probably be something like that, guys, if I can make it all work. But I think that's where we're going to end it today because really we haven't done much, but yeah, you guys have to help me decide. That looks like such a mess. That's going to be my thumbnail probably too. But I think we've got an idea and we'll kind of tweak it as we go. Yeah. Tweak it as we go. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys like this because I've kind of committed to it. I could still sell it all and try and get that size again and buy some of the other one, but I just think that's kind of fun for a restaurant. Too busy for a house, but I think we can get away with it at a restaurant. And we'll get some bathrooms going next time, and probably we might work on this side, the bar area and the bathrooms next time, and then we'll kind of work on the restaurant and stuff. I might do a little bit of work to try and get sort of our idea set up, but I think this will be a nice little open kitchen, and we'll probably end up putting lintels up, right? Yeah, we'll probably put lintels up, kind of defining the kitchen area. And then we'll probably go full walls. Oh, see, It's going to be so difficult. Where does that picture end? So we could try and... Oh, that means we'd have to have the wall right against that window, which I guess wouldn't be so bad because we could extend it out a little bit. And then it would work out perfect for this to fit in between here, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So we may end up doing that. I just want those pictures to fit in as good as possible. And the more full pieces we can use, the better it's going to go. Because that fits in nicely between the walls. So, but yeah, I think we're going to end up doing something like that. So it would be something like this, and then we'd have a high counter, and the chefs and stuff would be behind here. I think that's big enough, guys. I think that will work out really good. I'm not going to bother, like I said, with these things, and it actually worked out really good doing it this way because I was able to fit this piece perfectly in here once I brought this wall out one, like we did this one. So with these things gone, we'll have some space for some cabinets and stuff, which will be perfect. And yeah, we're not going to bother putting this stuff in there. We'll do something a little different in there. This does fit. Oh, no, it's that gap. We may have just to live with that little gap, guys. From a distance, you can't really tell, so. But yeah, I think this will make a really nice little kitchen. I'm really glad Ayla had mentioned the whole open kitchen area. And like I said, we could have a really nice wide counter somehow. I don't know if we could do a high counter. We might be able to cheese it with this thing. Like make a half wall really high and then put a wider, So if we were to put this on top, on a higher scale, of course, but can this go on top? It's kind of weird. We could sort of make a counter out of that and then have a lower counter where people are sitting. That might be actually kind of cool. But that's going to be sort of the layout. Now we've expanded it a little bit, so it's going to be a little bit bigger, which I think might work out. It might be a little bit tough to fit things kind of in and around this window, but we'll figure something out. But yeah, I think this will be good, guys. It's something. Yeah. Okay, we've got a start of something, guys. Let me know what you think. Like I said, if you have an opinion on what you think looks better, the red on gray, explain it all so I know, because there's different combinations we can use. You can use the gray with the gray, red with the white, red with the gray. This thing, I think you guys are stuck with it because I like it. I like it, and I think it'll be kind of cool in this restaurant. So it's going to be really kind of a trendy, kind of cool looking restaurant. And like I said before, next time, unless I have time tomorrow, I'll build this up and show you what it looks like next time. But I think we'll have a sort of a raised bar area if we can pull it off. Oh, that was one other thing I wanted to check was what does the lighter floor look like with this now? Because we were kind of debating the gray. I'm just going to put this beside. No, I think I like the dark now with the light. It's more contrasty. This one might, well, I guess either way, but I think I might like the dark better. So we'll probably stick with the dark floor. Anyway, guys, I will try and work out a little bit more on how we're going to lay this restaurant out. And I think this open kitchen is going to be really cool looking. I wanted to bring out the wall a little bit because we could still probably put a table here. But I think we are going to have a counter here, and then we can have people sitting here eating, and then the chefs and stuff will be back here. I think that's kind of how the open kitchens work. So anyway, guys, I think that's good. I don't know what we're going to do out here yet. We've got to figure out a table for out here. You know, it's like now I don't like the brown. But I don't want to go back and change it. I was expecting to have brown in here for some reason, but we kind of ended up going with gray. I guess I shouldn't have done that so quick. But I mean, if we start changing it, then we're going to have to change the benches. It's going to be a trickle effect, but so we might just live with that. Anyway, my dog, I think, is having issues, so I better go check on her. Guys, we're going to end it here, and we will continue this next time. It's coming together. Like, I can see a vision now. I know we didn't do much, but this all takes time too, and sometimes it's just kind of nice to be part of the planning process. I hope you guys can kind of see it now with the lines. You'll have to let me know if you'd like this, because we can do that more in the future too, so you guys have an idea of what I'm going for. I think this will be good. I think this will be enough space for a bar, and I think we're gonna have a really nice little restaurant here, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you guys think. Bye for now.